Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the ground at Touquet. Oh, we can already see the white cliffs of Dover.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, dude, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Clear, bro. Well, hello and bonjour. From France. We flew in just this morning to come and have a bite to eat and get some lunch in France. And how is the lunch in France, Sam?
Nice.
Nice. Is it better than lunch in Mansfield?
Yeah, definitely.
Much nicer than lunch in...
Posh.
It's all posh and French and stuff. And got leaves and stuff. Yeah, proper posh food, isn't it? So we can have a bite to eat. We're going to finish our lunch. We've come over here to have some lunch. And then we're going to get back to the airport in a minute on our little bikes. And yeah, head back and get in the plane for another adventure. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. How are we doing, Sam?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Riding your bike in France?
Yep.
Make sure we stay on the right side of the road, hey? Haha. To the airport. Let's go look the other two. This way. Touquet Tower, good afternoon. This is Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike at parking request engine start with information Delta.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, start up at your own discretion, QNH 1017, report ready to taxi.
Start up at discretion, QNH 1017, report ready for taxi, Golf Oscar Mike. Are we ready? Yep. Clear prop! There we go.
Okay.
Golf Oscar Mike, request taxi.
Golf Oscar Mike, squawk 6110, taxi Tango 3 runway 31, report ready for departure.
Squawk 6110, taxi Tango 3 runway 31, report ready for departure, Golf Oscar Mike. Hey, ready?
Yep.
So Tango 3 down to runway 31, Sam, yeah? That's
yep.
the taxiway we're taking. We ready?
Yep.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the ground at Touquet. Oh. Touquet in France. Our first ever cross-channel expedition, eh, Sam?
Yep.
You know, 100 years ago, crossing the channel was a remarkable feat.
Yeah.
And we've just done it. Does that not make you feel special?
Yeah.
Now we're going home. We've been over to France, we've had some lunch.
Yep.
And now we're heading back to England. Golf Oscar Mike, holding short of 31, Tango 3, ready for departure.
Golf Oscar Mike, runway 31, line up cleared for takeoff, wind 300 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31, Golf Oscar Mike. Hey, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Let us roll, Sam.
Yep.
Here's to the floor, the power is set. Airspeed coming alive. There we go, airborne from the Touquet, Sam.
Yep.
Golf Oscar Mike, are you able to activate our flight plan, please?
Oscar Mike, it's already done, sir.
Roger, thank you. Golf Oscar Mike. Good.
Yep.
So flight plan's activated. Okay, there's 1,000 feet, so we're going to have the fuel pump off, landing lights off. As we climb to 4,000 feet, you can show. Oh, we can already see the white cliffs of Dover.
Yeah.
I can see them, I don't know if you can yet. Just sort of in the 11 o'clock, you can see the white cliffs of Dover. Like if I just dip the nose, you see them right on the horizon.
I think so.
Literally just over there, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it. wicked. We've done France, Sam.
Yep.
Au revoir, la France. Oui, oui, oui. We've had a lovely little trip down to France, haven't we, today, Sam? Popped
Yep.
down to the Touquet for lunch,
Yep.
which was nice. First time we've ever crossed the channel, which is really, really, really cool. And I'm feeling really good about this now because we've done it, haven't we? And we're about to do it again. And it's really weird because we're still over France, and yet I can see England already. I can see the white cliffs of Dover just over there. So it feels a lot smaller than it actually is, which is nice. We've still got his life jackets on, even though actually, to be fair, on this leg we're going to be 20 miles over the water, and when on the way down we were never out of gliding range of land all the way across the channel, which was nice. So we're going to do a very similar route. We're going to take probably a little bit of a shortcut in a minute and head straight across to Dover once we're out of the Touquet zone. Take a shortcut to Dover, then we can speak to London Control for our routes back up towards Gamston. Hey Sam.
Yep.
Wiki, wiki, wicked.
Golf Oscar Mike, you can squawk 7000, flight information available 120275, see you, bye.
Squawk 7000, free call on route, Golf Oscar Mike, thanks for the help, bye bye.
Okay, we're starting the channel crossing, Sam.
Okay.
Making a left turn now on track for Dover. And I think you can see Dover quite easily now, can't you, Sam?
Yep.
To the white cliffs.
Yeah.
That's
think
it, that's
so.
home, mate.
Think so. I'm not sure. I don't think I see him.
You don't see them?
I don't mind.
Wait a minute, let me just
Oh, I
drop them.
do see 'em.
You see them, yeah?
Yep.
London information, good afternoon, Golf Bravo November, Oscar Mike.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, London information, good afternoon, pass message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28 routing the Touquet to Gamston, presently 11 miles to the south of Dover at 4,500 feet, QNH 1017, requesting a basic service.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, squawk 1177 with mode Charlie, basic service.
Squawk 1177 with Charlie, basic service, Golf Oscar Mike.
Oh, doesn't it look good, Sam? The white cliffs of Dover
Yeah.
down there. Okay, next we'll have Southend. We want Southend radar for their QNH.
Bravo November Oscar Mike, under information. We'd be speaking to Southend radar or remaining outside controlled airspace.
Tower resistance, that's off you, that Golf Oscar Mike, request frequency change to Southend radar for zone transit, now 130.178.
Thanks, sir. Squawk on security, good afternoon.
Squawk on security, we'll speak to you soon, Golf Oscar Mike. Southend radar, good afternoon, Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, request zone transit.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, Southend radar, pass your message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28 routing the Touquet to Gamston, presently 2 miles north of Whitstable at 3,000 feet, QNH 1016. We've got information India requesting a south to north zone of transit, please.
Golf Oscar Mike, Roger, squawk 5051, basic service, QNH 1016.
Squawk 5051, basic service 1016, Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, clear to cross Southend controlled airspace as requested, VFR, danger areas east of Southend not active.
Clear to transit, CFR, danger areas not active, east of Southend, Golf Oscar Mike.
Right, mate?
Yep.
How we diddling?
Doing good.
Good. It's over an hour left, Sam.
Okay.
About halfway home now.
Okay, that's
You
good.
see the Thames here, so this is this North Sea out here, look. And
Yeah.
this is the Thames estuary, and you see up there how it gets narrower on
Yeah.
the left, Sam. So it
Oh,
gets
yeah.
narrower and goes up to London. That's the River Thames that goes through London then.
Okay.
Golf Oscar Mike, entering controlled airspace in half a mile, radar control.
Radar control, Golf Oscar Mike.
Coolio, Sam will be on the ground in about 50 minutes now.
That's good.
just over Essex at the minute, Sam.
Yep.
About to
I'm
cross
quite
into
tired.
Suffolk. Sorry?
I'm quite tired.
Yeah. It's been a long day, mate. Ooh, sorry, dude.
It's okay.
It's been a long day, dude, hasn't it?
Yeah.
London information, Golf Oscar Mike.
Station calling, say again.
Golf Oscar Mike, we were just wondering if you could find out if Chatteris parachuting is active today, please.
Golf Oscar Mike, Chatteris is still notified as active.
Roger, thank you. We'll remain clear, Golf Oscar Mike.
Dad,
Yes, mate.
I have a question about like down near Heathrow and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, when like there's big planes and stuff.
Yeah.
If you go on to the same frequency, is
Yeah.
it the same frequency for like these small planes and the big planes?
Depends on the airport, Sam. Yeah. If you're flying around like East Midlands and Birmingham and stuff like that, generally there's just one approach controller.
Yeah.
But Heathrow and Gatwick are a bit different. They've got their own dedicated sort of approach. And
Yeah.
you can only go into their area if you are landing. They won't let you into their area, basically. You can get a transit around Heathrow, but
Yeah.
again, you talk to a different frequency. So, Flying Reporter actually did a really good video on this. John Hunt, one of my friends, you know, the guy who flies from Redhill.
Yeah.
And he did a video recently flying around Heathrow, and he literally flew through the Heathrow control zone. Probably link will be on the screen actually, and I'll show you when we get home, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, you talk to, for Heathrow, you talk to a different controller that just deals with traffic doing that.
Yeah.
Because there's that much traffic going into Heathrow, you can't really clog up their sort of approach
No.
and their frequency. So they've got their own dedicated frequency, but most of the time you just talk to the same sort of controllers. Remember when we went to Liverpool? They were talking, there were EasyJets on the frequency and stuff as well, weren't there? Do you remember?
Yeah. I have another couple of questions.
Of course, go ahead, Sam.
You know your like these radios.
Yeah.
Which one is the main one?
This one really at the minute.
Why do you use both of them?
Because what I'm trying to do is at the minute I'm listening to, or I'm talking to London Information, okay? I
Okay.
need to be listening out for them contacting me. Now if I want to listen to the weather at say Stansted,
Yeah.
which is on 127.17,
Yeah.
or 118 or whatever it is, but this radio will show 17, then to get to that frequency, obviously, if I do it on here, I've got to turn off London Control so I can listen to that. So
Yeah.
then if they want to talk to me for anything, if London wants to talk to me while I'm listening to the weather,
Yeah.
then they can't, can they?
No.
So what we can do is we can tune in the weather on that box,
Yeah.
and then we can just press that button there,
Advise aircraft type on
Yeah.
and then we'll hear both sort of mixed together, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's what we'll do on there. And sometimes as well, you can talk to different controllers on this, so you can stay talking to one while you're talking to another on here, and you use
Yeah.
these buttons at the top here to set. You can set which one of these. Here, look. You can
Yeah.
change that to whichever radio you want to. To 2, to COM 2, which is this one.
Yeah.
It's on COM 1 at the minute, which is this box. If I flick it to 2, then I can talk to that frequency. They're
Yeah.
still listening to that frequency.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why we use 2 radios, really.
Yeah.
It's not
Dad?
essential, you only need one, but it's handy for when you're like, trying to get the weather and stuff.
Yeah. I just got a notification
Yeah.
saying I've just achieved my stand goal.
Your stand goal,
I'll be
you're
standing.
doing a lot of standing up, Sam, there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Walking, it's all that walking backwards and forwards to the galley, isn't it, to get your snacks?
Yeah.
Do the loo review.
Yeah, but I mean like standing because we're so high up.
Yeah.
I don't
Today you
think,
have climbed 3,000 feet worth of stairs.
yeah. I don't think it's recognising that I'm actually sitting down.
Oh, it might do.
Just
but-
in my altitude.
Yeah, I don't know. So London Information is brilliant because it's just basically a countrywide, effectively, information service. They're not particularly giving you information about what traffic's around you or something, although they can do if you ask them, if you're within their radar range. But for nothing else, for things like finding out if they're parachuting today down at Chatteris, just ask London, and London are like, yeah, they're parachuting. Really, really handy. And also, it means if we have any problems, we can talk to London, and we've got at least somebody knows who we are, what our intentions are, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh dearie me, what a lovely day. Had a
Yep.
nice day today, haven't we, Sam?
Yep.
It might get a bit choppy and bumpy for the last bit of the flight, Sam, because we have got some weather moving in,
Okay.
unfortunately. It's not going to be as sunny as it was down in France.
Okay.
23 minutes, Sam.
That's good.
We're nearly in Lincolnshire again now. Well, we are in Lincolnshire, just. Fenland over to the right. There's the Wash, if you can see it over on the horizon, Sam. Over there on the right, the Wash, you see the
Oh,
sea?
yeah.
That's the Wash.
Dad?
Yeah.
You know, seeing as though we're like all the way on land, can I take my life jacket off?
Yeah, if you can do it.
Yep.
Without pulling the thing and deflating it, then that would be handy. But mine off, actually.
Information, Golf Oscar Papa Echo Tango, request basic service.
Oh,
Oscar Papa Echo Tango, good afternoon, London information, pass your message.
Golf Oscar Papa Echo Tango,
Done it, mate.
PA28, 2 POB,
Yep, done it.
Doxford to
pull
Elstree.
mine out from behind me as well.
Currently at 3,600 feet northeast of Cambridge.
Here we go,
for
mate.
some general
Hey.
heading, and then we'll be heading back south to
That's
Elstree,
better.
for the
Much better, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, my shoulders are free
Golf
again.
Echo Tango, Squawk
Yeah.
1177 with mode Charlie, basic service.
Dad,
Yes, mate.
what does QNH mean?
QNH is the pressure setting that we use. So you see there we
Okay.
set the altimeter. In America it's called an altimeter, but it's called the altimeter setting.
Yeah.
And it's 2992, for example. It's just something point something in America, whereas here it's just a QNH. So that's the 4-digit numbers. That's the pressure at sea level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the pressure at sea level in this area is 1016. Yeah.
Yep.
Normally the standard pressure is 1013, so it's slightly higher than normal today. It's 1016. And that pressure basically is a pressure that all of the aeroplanes in this area are using to report their altitude.
Yep.
Because obviously, this is the one I'm using, but if I was to change that altimeter to 1025, suddenly I'm at 3,200 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Or if I drop it down to 1005, we're down there at 2,600 feet, yeah?
Yeah. Dad,
So we do 1016, which is what everybody else is using, and then everybody's on the same sort of reading.
is that like at ground level and sea level?
It can be. So the QNH is always sea level.
Yeah.
When we land, they'll give us something called a QFE. Now that's something that we only get in UK. In America, they don't have a QFE. They just use a standard one, and you just work out how high you are based on how high the airfield is.
Yeah.
So if the airfield's 300 feet above sea level,
We'd be 300 feet higher.
then we'd say our circuit would be at 1,300 feet, for example,
Yeah.
to add that 300 feet on. But in England,
Yeah.
where they use something called a QFE. When we contact Gamston in a few minutes, they'll give us a QFE, and that will be at airfield level. So when we land, it'll read 0.
Yeah.
But this one, well, we're going to set both to the QFE. But if we leave it on the QNH, then when we land, it'll be to like 100 feet or something, which is
Yeah.
whatever Gamston is. Yeah.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
I got two last things. What's
Of course.
that?
What's that there? That is the that's when you're doing an ILS,
Okay.
and it does a. I don't want to press the test button on it, but that is when you're doing an ILS, and it's the outer marker, the middle marker, and the inner marker. We don't tend to have them here on ILSs, but in America, when you do an ILS, they have like a marker at the outer, the
Okay.
middle. As you go down the instrument approach, they've got like the outer marker, the middle marker, and the marker, or whatever it's called.
Okay. And then the last thing, Dad, for
Yes,
now,
mate.
is what I'm going to want to do, Dad,
Yeah. Do that.
is, you know, when you let me have a go with your thingy in a bit, your radio.
Oh, me scanner at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was maybe wondering if every hour or something, or every 12 hours, or every 24 hours,
Yeah.
I do like a table, and I do like the ATIS, and I write down so like what the weather is.
Okay. I don't know whether we'll get the ATIS though from home, that's the problem.
Won't you?
Because we're not close enough to any airfield to get the ATIS. Still here. I mean, in a minute we're trying to get Doncaster's ATIS, and it's coming. We'll do that in a minute. Yeah, we're only just getting Doncaster's ATIS now.
Yeah.
So in just a few minutes I'm going to contact Gamston. And then we'll start our approach, Sam. Be on the ground in about 10 minutes now, mate.
Okay.
Just coming up to Newark-on-Trent, Sam, so you know where Newark is, don't you? It's normally on the approach, isn't it?
Yep.
Golf Oscar Mike, request frequency change now to Gamston 130.480.
Golf Oscar Mike, Roger. Squawk conspicuity, sir. Bye-bye.
Squawk conspicuity, thanks very much for the service as always, and have a great rest of the weekend, Golf Oscar Mike.
Thank you, and you. Bye-bye.
Gamston Radio, good afternoon, Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, Gamston Radio, pass your message.
Golf Bravo November Oscar Mike, PA28, inbound from the Touquet, presently 2 miles to the east of Newark at 2,600 feet, request joining and landing information.
Golf Oscar Mike from Roger, it's runway 14, right-hand circuit, QFE 1012.
14 right-hand circuit, QFE 1012, Golf Oscar Mike. Golf Oscar Mike, final 14 to land, contact 1 ahead.
Golf Oscar Mike from Roger, surface wind 150 degrees, 10 knots. Helicopter Golf X-ray Sierra, on to final, keeping north of the active runway.
Okay, it's vacated over the line, that's good, we can land.
Golf Avenue Road vacated, gentlemen.
Mike vacated at Charlie.
Golf Oscar Mike, Roger.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
to Gamston. How was your flight, Sam?
It was good.
International Airways, Noel Phillips International Airways. Okay, parking route set. Welcome back to Gamston, Sam.
Yep.